we're back. Let's see. Now, I'm going to go back. Oh, this is not tightened down. I lost one of the nuts to my tool rest, and I only have one nut. I have a ammo box full of nuts and bolts and stuff. I just have not spent time to go look for something else, see if I can get it to fit, or go to fasteners, a place in where I live, to see if I can just match up the same threads and size of a nut to put on there, whatever. So anyway, we're going to go back to making an Acorn, this time an Acorn box, and hopefully we can make this Acorn box. I saw a video, and it does not require threads, but it does require getting it precise and making different cuts and stuff to fit the top of the Acorn with the bottom as a box. I really want to make a box. I have been wanting to make a box for a couple of weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks now, since I started making acorns. So we'll see if we can pull this off. I watched the video and it makes sense, and we'll see what we can do, okay? See if we can do this. So I did not think of these things. I'm getting this from somebody else, and that's wonderful. I definitely gave him a thumbs up for his video. Regardless of whether I can do it or not is irrelevant. The fact that he did offer an alternative idea of a way to make a box is awesome. Okay, so let's get started. We'll rough it out, and then we will go from there. So anyway, here we go. Let's rough it out. I got backwards. I was supposed to do the lid a certain way, and then not the lid, the acorn itself, the bottom a certain way with the top area, and I didn't do it. Alright, before I go any further, I really need to measure about how big I need to make the top on the outside. Let's see. It's probably about where it needs to be, right there. I almost went too far. Got carried away. Carried away. Which is not good. Let's see if I can put some tape on it right here temporarily so I can fix that right there. That is bothering the heck out of me. That might work. Okay. I want it to have some kind of suction so it can be hung up on a tree or something, or hung up. But it's still a box, and you can put stuff in it. And that'll be awesome, right? Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some tape and tape this temporarily. See if it'll keep it held on. I'll put it at the lowest speed I have here. Oh, there's some tape. Never mind. I don't have to go anywhere. All right, let me put my shield on in a minute. I prefer not to have it on right now because it keeps fogging up on me. But that's fine. That'll work. Let's shape this bottom. I'm tired of it. It's being stupid. I gotta be careful with it because it's let's sand it up. That's pretty. I wish the top was a little bigger, but I got carried away with it at the beginning. Bringing it down so I'm not thinking about the fact that I needed to, you know, measure the size of it, make sure that I get it the right size. But it's still, I mean, it'll be okay. I can always bring that down a little bit, but we'll leave it alone. It's close enough. It is close enough. We gotta sand up this oak. Okay, I can't get it off because of suction on there. The heat, it heats up real hot and all, so it's stuck on there right now. So that's not a true suction. It's not a true seal, is what I'm trying to say. It's not a true seal. Okay? If it was, we couldn't get it off anyway. It'd be pointless to make a box, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm going to fix it up a little bit, touch it up, and then I'll put the final coating on just as soon as I can get it undone and see if it'll seal up as a box. I'll put a hole in it right here also, so when you hang it up, it'll be a box, but it'll also be an ornament you can hang up. Okay, I don't know how long it's going to stay having good suction. I'm sorry, I'm not in the video at the moment. Trying to pull it open. The only way it seems to be fitting on there well, but the last time I did one to try to make a box, it was fitting on there very well too, and it had good suction. And then after about 24 hours or so, it wasn't having good suction anymore. Excuse me for repeating myself. So what I do is I put my fingers there and I pull it open. This is kind of thinner than I wanted it to be, like I said before. But I did make, the encouraging thing is I did make this deep enough that it covers all this. What is that, about 3/4 of an inch or so? Anyway, so you can push it on, maybe with a turn a little bit, and it seems to stay on. So I don't know if it's really going to keep staying on or not. Anyway, I need to put a hole in it, and we're hoping that it's going to stay closed, open. So you can open it and close it. There's the inside. You can put something in it, something special. Yeah. Put some money in there. Put some candy in there. Put a ring in there. Put a bell in there. No, that won't fit. Put this little bell in there if we want to. Yeah. I'm just playing around. So I messed up, like I said in the video, of doing the wrong side. It was supposed to have been this side coming out with this lip area. So I'll need to do another one, so I hopefully do it correctly this time, so I can do what the guy was saying to do. I still haven't gotten there yet to tell y'all and show y'all what he did. And that's okay, because we'll save it for the next one. But it seems to be doing pretty well. All right, this is the other part of the oak that I had made the previous acorn from for the top, and I'm going to use it again, but this time I'll make sure that I make the insert on the lid side, and we'll make the special type fitting on the acorn meat side. That's all I can think of to call it. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead. Let me just move this out a moment, because it's not running true. Alright, I made it as deep as this is thick. I'm not going to touch it all the way because it's hot. Anytime you cut something with a drill bit or this, when your wood turns stuff, it will burn the crap out of you. Alright, I'm not going to drill a hole in it per se, but I am going to get one started so I can see how wide of an extension coming out needs to be. So this end, it'll be taken away. You'll see what I'm talking about. I just think that'd be the best idea, to go about like that. That was in the way. Now that I know where the edge is, I need to bring it down to there. for the inside area. And I'll have to drill a much smaller hole, obviously. Let's see how deep this is, so I can see how far back I need to bring that. Okay, it went through, but that's fine. Because what I'm going to do is glue this on here. I think it's a little bit low right there. I might need to bring it down here somewhere and then glue it on, because it has to fit snug, and that's not fitting snug because of this area here. So I messed up, but that's okay. We'll fix it. There we go. Got it good and snug. I can glue that baby on and I can finish. Hopefully. It's going to be a little longer than what I meant it to be. And right here where it formed the top right here, I am not too happy about that, because this right here, the meat part of the acorn should go all the way up to the top here and not have the top come down a little bit like that. Okay, in case I didn't, I reckon when I use this kind of light, let me turn this light off. That's what it is. When I use this head flashlight, it has these lines that go, these light lines that go and wave. So anyway, so I hope y'all understand what I was trying to talk about. That guy said to do. I had to put a groove down here. Then I had to kind of, it's almost gone though. I had to make it lower here, like a dip a little bit, and then come back up. But it's almost gone where the lip is. Anyway, it does fit very well. Whoop. Okay, it fits on there like a lid, and it won't come off. I mean, it'll come off, but I mean, it won't come off. It'll hang up. It fits very well. So we got our. It's a small box though. It's a smaller hole. Okay, we got it. We got our box, acorn box. How about that? So we got it. It's awesome. Hey everybody, how y'all been doing? All right, we got it. I'm so excited about this one. I am so excited. I thought I'd never be able to get a top to seal unless I had thread chasers. And I didn't want to spend the money, and I don't have the money to spend. I really don't. So anyway, we have two methods. We have two acorn boxes, and this is really cool. I did this off camera. It had a little bit sticking out here, and I was very unhappy about it, of the oak. It was sticking out just like this is sticking out a little bit, and it was hanging down where it shouldn't be at all. And so I was able to cut it off. I used my parting tool, and I just kept working with it a little bit. I just did it gently and made sure I didn't want to go through this at all. So I made sure I did it slowly, and I finally got it where it would come off, and it was still a little bit hanging on the edge, and I just was able to kind of push it in and break it off, and then I sanded it a little bit on the edge here, and then I put the final finish on. So I thought that was awesome. Hold on just a second. Okay, I had to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so this first one that I did, let me take this one apart. I had messed up because I started to form this area that's on here on the top, on the lid, and it's not supposed to be on this side. Well, you can make it that side if you want to, but actually it's supposed to be on this side. And I thought, oh no, I messed up. Let me just make a deep, what would you call that, canal? I don't know. It's early in the morning, and sometimes I'll stay up late at night till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll get up at 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. So, I'm not getting enough sleep, so I got to be careful. I got to pace myself, or I'm going to get burnt out again. Anyway, I made a deep pit down here. I made it down in there. My thinking was, if this is long enough and it fits down in there, it will hold it. And it does. It works. It actually works. It's not losing suction, because, see, if this was not long enough, it would lose the suction, because the last time I tried to form a box, it lost suction on the Acorn ornament, and I just, I thought, oh, it's not going to work. But I thought, well, wait a minute, what if I do it like this? And when I did, it did work. It did work. So, although I messed up in putting it in the wrong area, I still was able to pull that off. So, this one, I don't know that I explained it. I don't think I've explained it yet. This one I got from watching the video, and I did say that in the video, I do remember. The guy explained about putting like a V shape right down here at the edge of the lip. I don't know what you would call that. But put a V shape, so it would be a V shape. So hold on just a second. Let me get a piece of paper. All right. Let me see if I can do this. I'm sorry, it's kind of in the shadows. Okay. The guy explained where you have the top of the acorn. Let me draw the acorn a little bit. Okay, it's not perfect. Okay. Can y'all see it? I hope so. Anyway, you have the top. It comes down. And you got your cut-in notch. Okay. So, that's what this is. Okay. Then you have the other side, which is this side. that would be, this is the main thing. Let me move my sandwich out of the way. Sorry about that. Then you have your insert area, and it's coming down. Okay, so I'm going to draw a dotted line here. And then it joins to the piece. Okay. Okay, we're not going to worry about the shape of it right now. This is an acorn part itself. It doesn't look like it. I'm just wanting you to get the idea. Okay, so the wood is together right here, straight down, when you first cut down to it. This area right here has to be the same size as this area. However, it's going to be a tad larger. He said, right in here, make a notch. Right in here. It's not wanting to write over here. There's something on the pad. All right, pen, stop it. Anyway, and over here, make like a, you know, come in a little bit. It should be a bulge. I mean bulge. It would come in right here. Right in here, it would come in a little bit. This area would be a little larger. These areas, it would go in. And so that's what I was trying to do here. Let me touch my screen. Let's turn it. Okay, so right in here is right in here. Right in here is supposed to be right in here. However, I didn't quite do it exactly like he said, because I had to cut off some of it right here on the end. So this area here where it sticks out a little bit is cut off. However, it still works. It still seals and closes. So you're pushing that air. This is what he said, so I got all this information from him, and it made sense to me. So it pushes that air out of the way, see? The air has an area to go to, which is strange to me. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would work, but it does. But it does make sense. So anyway, that's what I had to do on that. That's what the guy explained. So I thought that was a good idea. And so I have. Now sometimes you got to press down on them a little bit, and sometimes they want to kind of lift back up a little bit some. This one's good. It's good. I mean, you can hang them up. So yeah, I got them where they can hang up. They don't come apart. They don't fall apart. You have to go and physically remove the cap. Now, who's to say that over time it might be to where it might not work anymore? I don't know. I do not have a clue. So far, it's been more than 24 hours and it's still working, especially for this one. The other one, it lost its, how would you say, it lost its seal and staying together after 24 hours. It just would not stay together anymore. But this one's still staying together. It's just a little bit more of a gap right through here. That's about it. But other than that, I mean, they're beautiful. What in the world? Something on there. So I got 2 Acorn boxes. How about that? Whoop. No, you're not going anywhere. Stop it. Stop being stupid. So this one, there's the box. Put something in it. Now, y'all saw me on the video earlier on that I went through. Right there, there's the line. It went through and cut all the way through. Because when I drilled a hole in it, and I started to go down to form the bottom, I went down too soon. And when I did, it went through. So all I had to do was just, make it where this part just slip back on it and glue it back on and just use the rest of the wood. That's all I had to do. It's not a major deal. I wanted y'all to see real life, and I don't want the Hollywoodized stuff, okay? This is real life things that happen. I don't show everything, and I probably never will, but, I have mess ups. I do have mess ups, and there's a lot of times I don't show y'all, but, I'm not trying to be deceitful or something. I'm just, I don't want to film everything. But with this and some things, I'm just going to film it and let it go. So you see that, I mess up sometimes. I'm a human being. And just like you, I'm no different than you are. I might have different passions and different things that I like that you don't like or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We get along with, we have something in common with YouTube, right? With wood turning and fat wood and enjoying, making crafts and art and stuff. So that to me is all that matters right now. This is what the channel's all about. So anyway, I'm really excited about this. Anyway, did I show this one? Okay, this one. This is a nice box here. This is a bigger one. I like the size of this one better. This one has the best size to me. I might need to put some Gorilla Clear Glue right through here or something. Yeah. I'll probably put a little touch around here. I don't think I want to get it on the lip because I don't know that it's going to mess it up to close. I have no idea. So I'll probably do that. Or does it matter? This one's the same way. It doesn't have it on the edge right there. I might need to leave it alone because I don't know what it'll do. So, anyway, I hope y'all like them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's see. So I'm going to make another box, Acorn box. And I'm going to make it for Bonnie. These two I'm going to go ahead and keep since they were the first ones I did for experiments. And they worked. The next one I make, I'm going to make for Bonnie. Bonnie likes boxes, I believe. I remember I asked her what she would like for me to make her, and she said a box. And I made a box. So, anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I've been putting out them videos very, very quickly. I've been popping them out. So, if you want me to slow down, I will. And I hope y'all enjoy the videos, though. And I hope you enjoy the wood turning. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day and smiling. And I know I say that all the time, but I really mean it. Y'all smile. Life is too short not to. All right. Bye-bye.